Hi, everybody!
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back to Guilty Treasure Dungeons and Dragons.
Coming at you from a brand new place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
no.
1 second.
Hello, sorry about that.
Immediately.
Hello.
Yeah, immediately when we start, someone knocked. We're in a new living situation, but that'll wait for table tea.
Yeah.
Right now, we got some heckin' Dungeons and Dragons to play.
I'm so excited to
Heckin'.
play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm so excited. We had our filler arc. We've had our time jump. We're ready to go.
We did the Naruto Get Money episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember time jump.
Well, we skipped a week, so it counts.
Okay, yes, because I was dying. Moving.
That was our traveling time to wherever we're going next.
So, who remembers where we began last week? I think I do.
Traveling.
Yes.
We arrived in
Well, first we
Sleepy
had
Vale.
shenanigans with a bear,
Mhm.
and Dawn being paranoid about it.
Listen, that
Oh.
thing keeps following me, and I like it.
Oh, my
It's a
bear!
harmless stuffed bear, Kev.
Yeah, the one I'm gonna.
Oh, that bear.
I'm gonna get a little pouch for it so I can carry it around in the
Oh,
front.
baby Bjorn.
You are all gaslighting me, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm lighting no gas.
But yes, Dawn's
That's a different age of technology.
Dawn's concerns of Obi's Zombear plushie aside, we did make our way through the night, through a sleepless, uncomfortable night,
Yes.
to Sleepy Vale, where we finally
Where we
went home.
eventually.
And veiled.
And then Damien and Amelia were
We're very
well,
happy to see us.
Yeah. Damien especially wasn't mad at all, didn't feel like maybe we should have wrote him a letter or at least a status report.
Well, it's not like we had the chance to.
Yeah, it's like they don't have post people in evil
Well, we
alternate
were-
dimension carnivals.
Exactly. Hey, can you
Listen.
send a letter home to my family while I'm trapped here? Thanks.
Also, it's really hard to hold a pen when you've got claw hand.
Damien is not
So-
the DM, and it's not Damien's concern.
Oh, I'm not mad at Damien here.
Being mad at the DM.
Dawn's just mad because Dawn had to be employee evaluated.
Yes. Many sources.
I was hoping
all
we'd skip
around.
over that.
No, of course not.
Oh no. We were all there for it.
No,
We're all
no, mine was done separately.
We were still there. We were just blindfolded.
It's true.
And door listening.
But discovering that we were 2 months in the hole, which was 700 gold,
Oh no.
we had to take a quick quest to find a lost dog of an eccentric noble. And it turned out to be a T-Rex. And the noble turned
Yeah.
out to be Drakhard Kala, the vampire
See.
lord of the Drakhard Kala estate.
This is why hashtag eat the rich.
No, they're literally trying to eat us.
They literally are trying to eat us with their dog.
It's a vampire, it's true. They are literally trying to eat you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
payment was had, and it's cool. After your $700 debt, you'd still have $300 left over. But
We got
Damien forced
sending
you
stones.
to spend it on sending stones so you can keep in contact with him.
Yeah, you can have little talkie rocks. It was great.
Leaving after
Rocky
that
Talkie.
price- That's what they're called now. After the
Rocky
price of
Talkie.
the Rocky Talkies,
I
that
love
left a luxurious 10 gold pieces each.
Oh, well.
That's
And,
like 2% of the way towards that potion that Oberon wants.
Ah,
and I believe that is where we left off after getting
Oh, yeah.
paid.
Also, we met Parastrix's new
Yeah, her little assistant.
Oh yeah, right.
assistant. I was like, not an apprentice, not an intern.
Sort of.
It was a really electrifying meeting.
Oh, No jokes.
Yes, she is another sorceress, and she has very poor control over her powers. Dawn, you can relate.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, and neither does anybody here. Okay?
No thanks.
Okay.
Sally's just gonna assume it's like a sideways attack on her for fireball usage.
Oh yeah, and I also got that fire breath potion too from Laurel.
Yes,
So I do have.
I gave
Yeah, that was it.
It's gonna be so awesome. You're gonna breathe so much fire.
Blinking.
So that may come in handy.
Because you know what vampires love? Fire.
Do they though?
So we're back at our house. I mean, our guild hall. We got paid.
Mm-hmm.
Did Krabby Abby show up?
I believe
Yes.
you showed up at the end.
Yep, at the end.
Yay! Didn't she say like, I've finished my research. I'm ready for.
I'm ready.
He was like, I was studying to make sure vampires are still evil. Turns out they are.
Turns out it's super real.
I have browsed my
We should probably-
notions.
We should maybe not mention to her that we helped a vampire, especially like one of the like big boy vampires.
Yeah, she might be mad.
Nah, she'll probably like it.
Or she'll like us for lulling them into a false sense of security.
And taking
Listen,
their
we
money.
were just picking ourselves up by the bootstraps, and
And then falling over because it's really weird when you pick up your feet.
We're
we're entrepreneurs.
True.
all of our obligations are taken care of. Our associate Abigail is ready to go whenever you are. What would you guys like to do?
Yeah, but I don't think we should kill the queen, though. That would be kind of a diplomatic incident, and also I hesitate to say leader, but our area
Manager.
representative says that we're not allowed to.
A regional manager forbids us from doing regicide.
Ash is dying.
Oh no!
It was too funny.
Abigail says, I believe we've had this conversation before.
Yeah, but like,
yes, we have,
My
but we're
keep
feelings on
on-
the matter are unchanged.
Oh.
well, I understand that, but
Then
we
you are ready to go.
no. See, I don't. I feel like you're not listening to me.
can Amaya pour her a glass of water from her decanter?
Abigail, what have you been doing?
Listen,
I've been gargling
I
sand.
had some
She-
gummy bears.
she snorts
and I
vampire
choked on
dust.
my own spit. Are you guys happy? It's not Abby that's choking, it's me.
Abby. Why are you calling yourself not Abby?
Alright, so, what's going on? What you guys doing? Tell me.
Alright,
Tell
going.
me. Weave me a story with words.
We're
Didn't we actually promise to do something with Peristrix tonight?
I think you
Yeah.
guys did.
Yeah, we promised to meet her for definitely not illegal discussions of
treasure hunting.
of acquisitions of items.
Yeah,
Oh,
I say
yeah.
we do it.
She wanted ingredients.
Condiments, mushrooms.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Things. Not
Well-
illegal things.
We were
hallucinogen.
discussing this with Abigail.
Yeah.
I mean, look, a vampire killing crusade costs money, Abby.
Yeah.
I mean, that's vampire killing 101. I thought you would know that.
We got to work ourselves up to
Seeing
that.
as you're vampire pro,
Then I suppose
Also,
it's
just
time for us
like-
to part ways.
No.
No.
Probably, yeah.
If you have your errands to run, I'm afraid I cannot wait any longer.
Fine.
Well, really,
Maybe we
try
should
not
take
to
the restriction
actually
I mean, you
do
could.
that because you're gonna die, or you'll just get made into like a thrall. That would probably be a little bad, though. I don't know. I
assure
think
you,
maybe
I will not become the thrall of any vampire.
that's what they all say. I'm sure, but
Except for, the ones like vampires.
Well, like, our overarching mission still is to figure out this hollow one. No, well, yeah, I guess he's not hollow. He's plant juice.
He said he wasn't the hollow one, though.
yeah,
so
he
maybe
said he was.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
no.
said it was the
that could-
Pumpkin King.
The pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
The Pumpkin, the savior of the world
He
of
said
Pumpkin.
everyone should definitely call him Gordy. I guess
Just like leaving Abby to base.
What's that?
But
But
if you,
I don't want to die too.
yeah,
Is it just me?
I think it's just you.
All right, I'm gonna hop out of the call real quick. I'm not catching half of what you guys are saying.
I don't know.
Well, we can continue to discuss which is the best option.
All right, let's give this a shot.
They said, I heard them while you were offline. They said, we should totally overthrow the DM and,
Good luck.
We're playing Shadowrun now.
Power to the player proletariat.
I run the world. How are you gonna manage that one?
they all said there's no way Ashley can spank all of us. Let's revolt.
Ashley only
I
has
said,
2
"No,
arms.
Don't do it.
I did hear you say that.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a game afoot.
Go for it.
But my thought process, though, on this Hollow One nonsense is, I were a calamitous evil, I'd probably be tangentially related in some way to people in power, because like they're tangentially evil. I guess I don't know if that's the right adjective for that part, but so maybe if we just stick around Abby, we'll eventually run into something Hollow One related, and we can just kind of like push her towards that.
Yeah,
Maybe
but she wants to go straight for the end boss of the main quest. So we're just not that high level yet,
Listen, we're 26 episodes in. It's time.
Abby, but we're in a shorter show.
26.
We love dragging things out by taking the long way around. I mean, that's just sort of our thing.
Look, just because we had a filler arc last time.
We haven't even established Orochimaru yet. Come on.
Yeah, Gordymaru is still just a...
You speak of snakes. Are you perhaps referring to Marisil?
Oh gosh, no,
don't even get me started on that one. Oh.
Don't even get her started.
Long-time listeners will probably know by now that's from our other game.
Been snaking it up in our other game.
Yes.
Anyways, I don't know. Abby, I would like you to perhaps postpone this crusade of yours for maybe a better time, when we're not very inexperienced.
You do not believe that Nightrose is responsible for the disappearance of the innocents.
I don't.
Well, and even if she is, I'm not sure we can take her,
If she is.
We could impeach
then I will
her.
have to
Is that a
act,
thing you
but
can
if
do
she
to a
is
queen?
not- What?
Can, like, the parliament depose her?
No, that doesn't exist in this country. Just, Sally,
Doesn't
shush.
work like that.
Oh. So it's not a constitutional monarchy.
No, Sally, shush.
We should really be more respectful then. Oh no.
If we are not to pursue the obvious vampire threat, then where is it you will go?
Probably hang out with our friend Strix. Parastrix.
I think we just had one little thing we wanted to do on the side, and then we can meet up. I mean, how about that? Because we did have that one little thing we wanted to do, which was get those ingredients. That's just one little
If you
thing.
want to be done being an impatient boy.
Well, we should. You have jumped straight to assuming that people are disappearing because of the Vampire Queen, but have you thought about actually looking into the people who are disappearing and where they're disappearing from and what times they're disappearing and what they're last doing when they're disappearing.
Yeah,
These are all like a lot of facts that you should be doing research on instead of just going, here's the culprit. It's
bad
I
detective
said, of
work,
course,
Abby.
about four lines of dialogue ago.
Yeah, you're Dawn's hype man.
So I think we should do our due diligence in our detective work first.
You are free to do whatever detective work you have. I have already done mine.
So let's go.
And
with
what
Abby,
has your
Abby.
detective work?
She doesn't
So-
wait.
What can you tell us about the people who are missing then?
They are selected.
She gets a book out because the DM needs to look at her notes. And
They're selected by their each individual deliciousness.
Did Gordy ever confess to being the one taking all the dead people,
He
or is that
confessed
just a
to
coincidence?
animating dead people.
he,
Okay.
You have a pretty good idea that Gordy is the one who is animating the dead and taking them, which was your
So
mission
we-
with the ghosts.
So we've got a
There's so
dead
many
people
issues.
taker and a alive people taker.
There's so many issues in this country. Honestly, frankly,
Burn it all down, start over again.
We want to overthrow the government anyway, just on general principles.
we
With
should
a better one.
when we're in a higher level.
I mean,
I didn't
I'm
realize
sure
that
we
was our
could-
end goal.
it's
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just,
I would have liked to be informed.
exactly. I mean, if that was what we were going for, then I would be approaching this whole thing much differently.
You know,
much more.
it occurs to me that maybe we could just ask the queen what she knows, because she's
I don't think that'll go over very well.
what? Just have like a little,
Here we go.
request an audience. That's what you do to a queen. You say, "Hey, Your Majesty," or maybe it's Your Grace. I don't remember which one you're supposed to use.
She
Like,
said,
do you know anything about any disappearing alive people?
Abigail will interrupt with her notes. She informs you that each of the four remaining vampire houses each have kind of like a signature style. Jacquard Kala, for example, tends to favor the poor or the weak in some situation, such as financially, physically, acting as a predator. You know, the guy whose T-Rex you brought back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that very nice man.
Yes, he likes to take.
The guy who owns a predator.
He likes to take women and subby men,
Oh my.
and basically people
Oh.
who can't really defend themselves. That's
Ah.
who he likes to drain.
I see.
The Mephistrad usually take people of spiritual or magical significance,
Mm.
not necessarily power, but they have a sort of cultish way of going about it.
Cults.
The
I got
Hellgate-
wrapped up in one of those once. but
The
no,
Hellgate
not-
family, which you met Abigail while she was surveying, are the most difficult.
Is their style to stab people in the tummy? I think I know that one already.
Their pattern is not consistent.
Notorious tummy stab.
They do whatever they feel.
Their calling card is that there tends to be some poetry or artistry about it,
Ooh.
such as.
I mean, that's-
voice.
Let me think of an example. If a man
There
were
was
to, if a man were to kick a dog, for example, a Hellgate vampire might take a wolf form to tear him apart.
Oh.
My.
Hmm.
That's
So
So
not
they're
like-
postmodernists. I got it.
So not limerick poets.
No, something ironic
That's less fun.
or tragic.
Oh.
But like
Nightrose-
Alanis Morissette, ironic.
No, actually ironic.
The Nightrose clan favor exquisite specimens. They prefer potential servants to random victims.
Oh no. I'm in danger.
So if this doesn't work out, I could get another gig. Got it.
No, I doubt that.
You just have to disobey.
Oh, rude. Rude. You're mean.
It has been my fear, based on the disappearances, that it was Nightrose all along, because it matches the Nightrose pattern.
And unfortunately, through process of elimination, I have determined this to be correct.
Yeah, but what if it just matches that because you want it to?
So wait,
and it's
all the people who've been
something else,
disappearing who are alive are hotties? Is that what you're saying?
No, they're useful, so to speak, strong in some manner.
Okay.
But Saint
Nemaya.
Fox disappeared and he's not useful at all.
St.
Hmm.
Frost was a very strong individual, a champion among his own people,
Yeah.
ignorant as they were.
Eh.
He had a knockoff. He had a knockoff holy symbol.
I did not say he was intelligent.
Well,
I guess
stands to reason. Like, I mean, we need to go not here to keep investigating, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we might as well just travel with Abby south, and then, if she decides to do regicide or whatever, we can say, hey, please don't do that, and then, move on with their lives.
Yeah.
We can only do so much.
But before we leave civilization, is there somebody... Not that I don't totally believe Abby and her wild theories. Maybe there's somebody we could talk to who's like knowing or spiritual or whatever about our good friend Gordy, and maybe what could take him down. Like, is there a neighborhood wise person?
That's true.
Totally.
That is an
Yeah.
immediate threat. That is,
Yeah,
Not that I don't totally believe Abby's harebrained schemes.
that is an immediate threat, and
how do we become as strong as Trincess? It's your
I
Trincess.
would love to become a strong princess. Can I please?
Yeah, you will.
one day, my boy.
Let's see.
There is a knight here who might be able to help you in this regard.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's their name?
His name is Sir Angus Bave,
Wow.
son of
Yummy.
Sirloin Bave. I hear he's of the line of the ancient warrior Grand Bave.
Does he live in Sleepyville?
He does. It took me a minute to
Oh.
think of the residents here. Stanislav and Walter are also former adventurers. They may be able to help you, but they're bitter old men now.
It sounded like you wanted to say something more mean, and then you stopped yourself.
Come on, tell us how you really feel.
They're hecklers and fools.
Oh, okay. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so-
Oh, you say that a lot about people.
I encounter many fools.
I don't know. If you encounter, if everybody you encounter is a fool, maybe it's not them. That's
You may ask any of them that you wish. Perhaps even the Mayor Orthovan might be able to help you.
I do like mares.
I think we should talk to this Sir Angus Bave, and
Yeah.
not his.
I'm sure you'll be able to find him in the tavern.
We
Sally,
can't go there.
I know that you love to fight in the taverns.
Oh, wait, is this the same tavern that we?
Yes, that's the one.
Uh,
Would be the one.
No, I thought we were friends with him. I thought we were friends with him again. We
Well, I
paid.
mean, we've settled on our accounts there, but I just don't know how welcome we're going to be there if he sees all
I
of us
think we
starting up.
paid him. That's
No, we did. I mean, we paid out of our backsides for that, but just not.
That's
sure
not
how
my
easy-
problem because I wasn't there for this whole thing.
I'll
So
pay him
It
when
is
I
your
get
problem
there.
because you're a part of this group here. So
Damien just
I'm
gave
just
me
saying.
10 whole golds.
oh
I'll pay him.
my gosh, I'm just saying we better watch ourselves. I'm just saying.
Do what you
We
will.
need to-
I like some danger.
Yeah.
what a-
Last
You
time
don't.
you were in a pub, it did not go so well, Sally.
I promise not to fireball
Are
anybody.
you speaking of the incident with vampires in Geistmarch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes,
The vampires who incinerated all those innocent people.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's exactly.
Although I heard not all of them were innocent, I heard a lot of them were actually really mean.
I heard a lot of them were like
Sally should-
totally rude.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, they like to pretend that like they were all super nice, but a lot of them were jerks.
all right, Sally. I think she
And
gets
they
it.
don't sing that well either.
Oh no.
Time for an insight check.
What could she ever be inciting
If I
about?
could ever get my dice out, that is.
Never. You can't, so you can't incite.
Alright, then she just knows.
Abby's forever stupid.
She got
Her
she's
eyes,
35% lower.
narrow at you.
I think Abby's got something in her eye. It glows in it.
She blinks.
There you go. You're welcome.
Now, if we ever catch that fiend, Laciora,
Yeah.
That is a new vampire. I have not heard of her.
Oh, well. She's
Let's
a
go.
bad one.
You should probably hunt her first before you hunt Nightrose.
she has blue skin.
Where was Angus Wave?
You were told you would probably find them in the tavern.
Let's go to the
Yeah, let's go there.
Alright, the five
What time
of you-
is it? Do we need to meet Strix yet?
Probably nearing that time. I
She
mean,
said nighttime.
you found a Tyrannosaurus Rex and
Mhm.
returned it to its vampire master.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to do that still, or would we
Yeah,
be
we can
better
skip it
off
if you
maybe? I mean, it seems like the more pressing thing, like we've solved the issue of like not having money to pay rent,
Hmm.
so that's taken care of. It seems like it would be way more
We're gonna do
important.
Parastrix.
Oh,
I mean, she was. Oh,
And now they're back.
Whoever it was, they're back.
oh, I think it was
We don't have time to
over.
see. Probably Obi. But
No, I was here.
Oh, then maybe it was Nemaya.
Okay, no.
the five of you are, I assume, walking to the tavern now.
Yeah.
As you discuss bailing on Parastrix.
Yeah.
we're not gonna bail on Parastrix so much as if we can find mushrooms wherever we're going, we can. But it's a side quest that we can do along the way. You never know what Sir Angus Bay will tell us. We're gonna keep it in our journal entry.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
gonna abandon. We're
You're
just
gonna-
like
You're just gonna leave that
It's there.
trouble with an exclamation point over the potion tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get back to it. I
Alright.
mean, our biggest priority is she can't sell potions to people if they all disappear. You know, think about it that way.
We're really
Mhm.
saving Parastrix's business.
So
We're the good guys.
you guys arrive in the tavern, and it's much as you remember it. There is a surly-looking dwarf eyeing you as you come in.
What's this one called again? It's not the Sleeping Inn, is it?
It is the sleeping inn.
I'll
You're
put
in
it.
Sleeping Inn.
I'll slap a piece of gold on there.
Takes it, inspects it, bites it, seems genuinely surprised. Sets it back down.
Sorry
What
for
do you
that
have?
last time.
why do they always bite the you know, you
You're
don't
not
know where
supposed to
that's
put stuff in
been.
your mouth.
I think they need like mineral
Hygienic.
multivitamins.
You're gonna get the coronavirus.
It's why those. It's the same reason why kids just eat sand as babies.
Oh yeah, they got pica.
What do you have?
We're looking for Sir Angus Bave.
Yeah, we'll have information. Also, Angus beef. Maybe you got a steak. Sounds really good for some reason.
Of course I have steak.
I'll take a steak and like something with honey in it, if you don't mind.
Luxury meals are 2 gold a person.
Oh my.
What? I thought-
I don't want
I'll
a
pass.
steak.
I mean, I did just get paid, so the responsible thing to do would be to
Enjoy it.
Save.
spend all that money.
Put it,
Ah,
you gotta put it in
high
stocks.
interest savings.
I believe in myself,
Babe.
and so
Aye.
you know.
Where's he at?
Did you ever get this barkeep's name?
I don't think so. He's mostly been mad at us and yelling at us.
Zabir decide. This is Angus on his
Oh, your name is Angus too, but do you know where he is?
I'm Sir Angus Bave. I'll have you know.
Oh.
If
Oh,
that contradicts anything from the previous episodes, I'm so sorry.
Maybe it's-
I will
I'll buy
slide.
it.
I will slide across 3 pieces of gold for delicious food, delicious drink, and
Like
information.
Information, huh?
Uh
What would
huh.
you like to know?
I'd like to feed my brain and my tummy.
Well, let me tell you the tale of
Not Ragnar the Red.
and his ventures under the mountains of what?
Well, we mostly wanted to know about our friend Gordy.
Not a friend, sweetie.
Our
Yeah, ever heard-
friend Gordy.
Never heard of a Gordy.
He's
The Pumpkin King?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
He
that
wanted
pumpkin man. I have
Yeah.
heard a little bit about him.
he raises dead people and he tries to steal cool
I'm sorry.
laurels.
What?
You don't need to be sorry. It's not your fault.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
He-
Wait, is it your fault?
No,
Why are you sorry?
I've never heard this before.
He's
What
very,
do you know, though?
he's very scary.
Well,
Suspicious looks.
you can make an insight check if you want.
Sure.
All right, give it an insight
Insightful.
check.
Ooh, I know what you're about, Sarangus babe.
He says, "Well, I haven't heard anything about the dead reason, although I've heard bodies have gone missing."
Yeah, that's Gordy. He's taking them. Also, alive bodies have been going missing. Do you know anything about that either?
Well,
I rolled a 1, so.
oh, there's something fishy going on.
Ooh. He's down below the counter, just eyes
All right,
looking out.
is your friend all right now?
Like,
He's hungry. He just wants
Laurel? What are you doing?
I'm spying.
food.
Well,
What?
He's training to be a rogue. Don't mind him.
I'm sorry, he's putting me off a bit. I can't remember the dialogue I'm supposed to give you.
We were asking about the Pumpkin
Suspicious of
King.
you.
Oh, it goes by King now. Isn't that an upgrade? I've heard
Is
it's
it-
called the Pumpkin.
He was the
Man.
savior of the world.
Have you had too much to drink?
No, where's my drink? I paid for it.
Okay,
I'm starting to think you ought not to have any more. You're spewing some kind of nonsense.
okay, so hold up
You're
here.
info dumping a random NPC here. What am I supposed to do with that?
Okay, but
It used to be an adventure. You know how it goes. You're in the woods. You
Used to be.
need
I am an adventurer.
You're maybe Penny Barky, huh?
This
I-
is what I
Tired.
bought with my adventuring money.
Oh, that's so cool.
Sword, just saying.
That is
I know
inspiring.
Laurel pretty well.
Yeah.
I'd say probably better than most people. And I know that Laurel, instantly likes most people and instantly trusts most people. Sometimes you, are
Sometimes they're great evil monsters.
right. So when he
Not
said
most
that
times,
he's
though.
suspicious of somebody, that makes me suspicious of somebody.
I'm suspicious.
Yeah.
Laurels are like
Of
litmus,
me?
litmus test.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something you're not
Hi.
telling us.
The dwarf kind of puffs his barrel chest out at this, and he says, "I have been an honest adventurer since I was level 1, I'll have you know. And I
What?
don't need this in my establishment.
All right. I'll
I think
I'll
you
pull out
don't
a
need to see
I'll-
the door."
pull
I
out a
think
gold
you
and I'll
need
put
to
it on the
see-
table. Listen,
He pushes
where
it
did-
right back.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of things to help out. Why don't you?
We need to see the truth.
I'll just kick the table about it one more time. You enjoy that? You enjoy that, audience?
Good.
Angry dwarf ASMR.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Don, you can
Angus?
make an insight check.
Angus is grumpus.
Grumpy as a
8.
villain.
8? Oh my god, you guys have no insight.
I just rolled a 1.
that's the exact same result Laurel got.
Well, I thought mine was a critical fail.
I've got
It
good
is.
insight. I've got insight, but I'm just
Well, I don't. If I let you guys all roll, then it's just a matter of who succeeds. But
yeah, that's true.
It's a matter of
Don, at
time.
an 8, you don't really know. You're not detecting. This surly dwarf behind his bristling beard is sort of inscrutable to you.
Mm,
Yeah, but
got secrets. Laurel slaps the table. Bam!
we're adventurers like you. and
Tell us
we
what you know about the
encountered.
Pumpkin King.
I never heard him referred to as a king. I heard something about the Pumpkin Man.
Uh-huh.
He slaps it again. Tell us what you know about the Pumpkin Man.
All right,
Laurel, I need an athletics check from you.
Sure.
My palm hurts. Hurry up.
Ow, my hand.
Okay, well, you have a chance.
I don't like the sound of that. It makes my
come
nervous.
on.
8.
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
not
8.
good enough. He grabs you around the collar, hoists you over the bar, and
Rude.
just
Hey,
bap right on the backside.
I knew
Oh,
it was
okay.
evil.
That's fine.
You stop slamming my counter. I paid a lot of gold for it.
Fine. But you better not tell any lies.
Kind of, not like forcefully, but does kind of like just guide you back to your seat.
Also, don't do that again.
Well, don't slap my
I'm
counter.
not gonna. He slaps it.
Alright, that's it. Out.
No.
I
You
don't
don't have very good luck at this. This is like the worst bar. I hate
Girls
coming
storming
here.
out.
Shh.
I don't want to be here anymore.
I hate this place. I'm gonna leave a bad review.
Guys, we're trying to get vitally important information. Sir, I will give you 2 gold.
I gave you 3.
Money. I got
Or
life slaying
I can
dragons.
Maybe
I
I
can set this place on
table,
fire.
I can't stand any slapping. Laurel
No,
says from outside the
don't
door.
threaten. She's gonna grab Obi's ear. We do not threaten, young
Well,
man.
we've
What
tried
did you say?
bribing and it's not working. So
What did
let's
you
try
say,
Threat-
Obi?
We
threatening.
don't threaten, old young man.
Look, I think
didn't hear.
the Maya has the answer here. She's gonna grab Obi, and she's gonna grab Laurel, and she's gonna take them out and leave leave Dawn inside to do
Laurel's
the
already
talking.
inside. He stormed out.
There's like
Okay.
it's a little play area for brats.
Oh,
I'm kicking things in it.
okay. As long as I
They're
can
all
slide
well,
on the
they're
slide.
all well like foamed, so you can't like
Okay.
damage them. They're meant for being
It's
thrown
just
around.
cooking till-
I'm
cooking till
s-
it hurts.
I'm sorry for my more willful party members.
Oh
Just like like little puffs of steam out of each nostril.
I'm sorry that we got off on the wrong foot. We had an encounter with this pumpkin man
Gentleman.
or king, and it was really terrifying, to
yeah.
say the least. So
Well, wait a
we're
minute.
doing our due diligence as adventurers who look out for the common people to do our research on this being so that we can hopefully put this danger to rest, because he was kind of summoning a huge army of pumpkin
The-
things and other plants and
the dead.
very
Just, you know.
and the dead. That's which is kind of a bad thing. So
Strokes his beard.
Hey, that's bad. An army is. Oh, this place is not too well defended. Where did
Yes,
you say you
so-
saw him?
in the forest next to Geistmarch, right?
Yeah.
Or it was in
To
the
the
swamp.
west.
There's a swamp
Swamp.
next to Geistmarch.
Swamp. The west.
Or Ravening Marshes that's right next door to Sleepyville, between
Yeah.
Sleepyville and Geistmarch there.
Yeah, that's exactly
plain
right.
Terrible.
I know.
Oh boy.
The only reason
That's-
that we don't have a giant horde of gourds attacking right now, I think, is mostly because we ran into a really nice druid Warcraft monster. Battlecraft? What are they called?
Warforged.
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 Yeah.
Or the
You know, those
fellas.
Yeah, the clanky clonky automatons that punch stuff.
I seen them. They're not from here, I don't think.
I know, but we met a really nice one.
Yeah.
Her name is Tritzaz.
In my travels, I met one. Said he was from somewhere called Eberron. Don't know where it is.
No idea either, unfortunately.
Me neither.
What a surprise. He doesn't know what's up.
You be quiet over there, young man.
I'm being quiet. I whispered it.
Yeah, we're
I don't
want
want to hear. I don't want to hear anything out of you until we're done.
Well, we're being good over here. This play place isn't half bad. I'll change my rating of this pub. Now I know it has an awesome play place.
No, it's a 2 out of 10.
Alright, what I know about this pumpkin fella, man, king, scarecrow, whatever he is he started showing up right around the time the druids started decreasing in the number. You know how druid circles work, yes?
Nope.
Vaguely.
Uh-uh.
Says the druid.
Ain't your brat one of them? He could probably tell you.
He's never belonged to a circle.
Hasn't? Is that a thing?
No.
How'd he get his powers without that?
I don't know, man.
And he just kind of like scratches his head. It's like, alright, well maybe there's something about druid class I don't understand. But
No, tell me, shouts from this. I don't know.
every area has its own circle that is the protector of nature there.
Ooh.
The circle here, being Ravenperch, was maybe a little, suitable to the land, if you take my meaning.
Turned into vampires?
No, I don't think so. I never heard of a vampire druid. But maybe it was the vampires what made him disappear.
Well,
Because as time went on, I never heard of any more druids. And that's when this pumpkin man, he starts showing up here and there. Not causing a lot of trouble from what I can tell, but always being kind of suspicious, sort of preceding bad events. I never really drew the connection until you mentioned it. Now that I think about it, I can think of a couple things. Why, it was when they heard he was around here is right when Madmore Mansion went crazy. The place you lot have moved into, actually.
It was pretty crazy. There was a scary lady who wanted to marry our boss. Put his head inside a box.
The dead seem to stir where this Pumpkin King goes.
And he claimed to be some sort of savior.
Well, I wouldn't know anything
World.
about that. What's the world he's saving from?
He's clearly addled.
I think it's one of those bad kind of saviors where it's
Right.
like, I'm here to save you from
Yourself?
being sick by like eating your face so that it can't be infected.
It's like Madara Uchiha.
Subtract.
Yeah, you know him, right?
No, I haven't heard of him. Is he a rogue of some sort?
Yeah.
Sounds
Something,
like
all right.
Well,
You see a guy in a swirly mask? Watch out.
I gave guys in a mask swirlies before, but that's not.
You're on the toilet.
That's a bully.
You don't know what's in Rolia. Listen, we were fighting. I thought it was really funny. The DM laughed.
Fair enough.
What's a DM? It sounds like a nerd.
Is that all you
Sometimes-
know?
Oh, let me think. Yes, I think so.
So if you were going to, say, fight this Pumpkin King for, no reason, how would you do that?
Well,
You're a real strong adventurer. What would your plan of attack be?
What kind of creature is he?
A pumpkin.
He's like a plant.
Brainiacs?
What about? I burned him alive, but he just kept growing back.
Yeah.
Do we need to
I
salt the earth?
bring-
Is that something we do? Can we do that? Seems like a bad idea.
You're an adventurer, and a very good one, I'd
Of
guess,
course I
considering
am.
from your tavern, and
I don't just give those to anybody.
right. So I'm sure you've met a lot of people too in your time. Do you
Aye.
perhaps know anybody who could give us more information? Point us in the right direction?
There's a vampire huntress named Abigail von Hadesong.
Oh, don't even get me started on her. She doesn't even care about this thing.
She's so hyper focused on assassinating the queen.
You best be careful who you say that to, or you might end up in trouble.
Well, we're not the ones advocating for it.
Nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and forget you ever said that, and you don't say
Thanks.
that out loud again.
She's gonna wink
thanks.
the queen.
When did you get back in here?
Nobody's the boss of me. I can do what I want.
Go back into the playpen, young man.
Yes, ma'am.
Well,
I love you.
let's see. What else do I know? That Hollow One nonsense turned out to not be true. That masked salesman was all up in arms, selling masks to everyone. Sure, it would help. And then Hollow's Eve comes and goes, and the masks don't do a damn thing to help.
Huh.
So the Hollow One. The
How
Hollow
did
One.
they not help?
What?
How did they not help?
Well, people's wearing them still disappeared, didn't they?
That's true.
So maybe the Hollow One is real, and he doesn't not like masks.
Who disappeared?
Advertising.
She's got like her notebook out, and she's like, "Who disappeared? Give me names."
Well, I heard recently that Saint Vast has disappeared.
We've got a line of inquiry on that.
We're well aware. Anybody else?
Oh, you're, let's see. Let's bring up the list of random names.
Just peek behind that curtain a little.
No, I actually have.
It's time for a medication break.
I heard Walter disappeared, but I don't think that
Who's
was the same
Walter?
thing. Stanislav's partner.
Oh.
Oh, he was also somebody we were supposed to talk to.
Uh-oh. Don't think we're gonna talk to him.
Yeah, I heard Walter's been gone for a few days. Stanislav, they're the kind of they have the kind of bond that only deep hate can make.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just not the same venom behind their heckling now that they're separate.
I understand completely.
Yeah.
There's just one person,
You and
honestly.
Amelia.
Well,
No, not Amelia. I freaking Dusk.
I get it. Well, shoot, dang.
I threw the DM off.
I'm reading my notes, Dorcas.
Dorcas, my Dorcas.
I love Amelia. In that, you want to give your sister a wedgie kind of way.
But not actually your sister, because that's your kink, so someone role-playing
Right.
your sister, I guess.
Well, it's we're very very close. We're close enough that we consider each other sisters.
Yeah.
But are still bangable. Anyway, so yeah, he says that the names escape him right now because there's a lot of people in Raven Perch, and not all the disappearances have been in Sleepyvale. I don't get too much news about Wailing Hamlet, or even Perch City.
We did go to Wailing Hamlet for a minute. It seemed like they were doing okay.
And then we got
We buried
freaking
it.
taken by a stupid car.
Twice now I've been like, I don't know if I have enough material to last a whole game, and then we'll spend an hour talking to NPCs. I'm like, we're good.
We're fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, shoot. This honestly kind of seems like a dead
Who else did
end
Abby
at
say
this
talk
point.
to besides this dum-dum?
We do need to talk to this Stannis.
Yeah, if his part, we might as well, see what that's about.
Let's get out of this 2-bit tavern.
Laurel.
Oh no, they're just like ducks in here. Oh no.
Hey, nice ducks.
They're my pet ducks.
They're very cute.
I saved them from a dragon.
That's very nice of you, but you're still not nice to me. So.
The dragon wasn't trying to eat them. It was about to step on them. Yeah.
Fickle dragons.
All right. So where are you guys going now?
We should probably go see Stanislav.
Okay.
We have like a slight letter of interest.
Where does Stanislav live?
Oh, he likes to sit at the
there's kind of like an upper area in the marketplace, you know?
Huh?
It's like 2-tiered. There's an upstairs and a downstairs. Yeah. They inform you that Angus informs you that Stanislav and Walter used to like to sit on a bench and people watch up there. Like watch the lower level of the marketplace.
I get it. Did they also have a funny laugh? And they go,
Oh.
No, those are the bus. Those are the bus at our house, remember?
Yeah.
All right.
I say we go to the market, quick!
Okay.
Quick, let's run.
Somebody give me a perception check.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm not great at
I am so eager to go to the market, I will perceive real hard. I just have to look up my bonus. Definitely not +0.
I hope if it let maybe somebody.
I'm gonna just call my shot right now. Check this out. 8. That one!
Why would you? I have greater perception than
I'm on the prowl for the market.
She was excited. So excited that she
Kelly's so excited.
didn't pay attention.
Yep, and she runs just like face into boob into Raincloud, who is sweeping the broken glass outside the potion shop.
Roll a
And
dex
Sally, disadvantage deck save, please.
At least it wasn't something hard.
Oh, yeah?
Dex save. 1d20 +2.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
It's about to be.
Oh, double
Oh,
11s.
wait, that's a large dice.
You are
Oh,
nothing
no.
if not consistent. Oh, you're lucky. That was a lot of ones. You take 11 points of lightning damage as
Holy shit!
as
That's
rain
a lot of
cloud
ones.
just discharges.
You just have so much static electricity around.
You did much better than
Yeah.
last time. You didn't shock so bad. You've been practicing.
But as the rest of you come out, you
I'm apparently developing a kink for electroplay. Hello, Rain Cloud.
do you
Pleasure to step by
so
you again.
what do you guys do as you exit here?
Sorry, we can't go mushroom picking with you.
Tell your boss we'll see you later. Sorry, we're looking for someone. Oh, actually, have you seen Stanislav?
Oh, yeah, he went somewhere. Since no one took his quest to find that statue, I think he went to get it himself.
Uh-oh. He's so impatient. It was like a day.
The Pumpkin King.
I was using Parastrix's voice, but I believe I was talking as Raincloud.
Okay.
My mistake. Pumpkin King, she says, no?
He just shouts in the
Why?
window. Hey, Parastrix!
Is that no, like, I know you don't know? Or like, no, I don't want to tell you? Why are you asking?
When you scream into the potion building, you hear a scream in return, and then a just wave of fire. You take 5 points of fire damage.
Ow!
This town is
Wait, I'm
dangerous.
gonna miss those eyebrows.
We can draw them on,
Okay.
or we can go to the eyebrow store, eyebrow
I'm
hut.
pointing to the eyebrow store, please.
I like the idea of Laurel just carrying around a little pen to make angry brows when he gets
He
mad.
just draws his different eyebrows on.
Oh
They're
man,
little-
no.
They're a little crooked at the moment.
Nice. What are your guys' passive perceptions?
Really
Minus-
good.
Mine is
14.
13.
Oh, it's 14.
You have +7 to... Oh, it's
14.
inside.
14.
I got the lowest. I've got 11, I think.
Okay.
It's because you got those fun headphones.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just jamming.
Okay. You know where you guys left Abigail?
Uh-huh.
You now see a blinking dotted line outline of where she used to be.
Ah, Abigail.
Abigail,
I knew she was going to do that.
we really should have bought a leash for her, too. She would have really liked that.
Hey, can we follow her tracks?
You can try, sure.
Dawn, you're good at sniffing people out.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be me. I was just asking if somebody could.
I mean, I was when I was,
Furry.
indisposed, I'd like to say.
Never indewolved.
If you want to track her, you can give me a survival check. There's no longer streetwise checks.
I'm not good at that.
What did that be? Namaya's specialty?
Yeah, I
What
thought
did that
Maya
kind
was
of
really
shit?
I had +7 survival.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's way better than I have.
Lean down and
Mine's only
sniff
got
those
4.
tracks.
16. All right.
Nice.
You can see a trail where there's discarded blood vials and bolt paper, and there's a
Stop littering.
there's a lit lantern over here, and you're pretty sure that's the way that she's gone, and she has gone to the south, evidently going ahead of you.
I'm gonna go follow her with intent to scold her about littering.
All right. The tracks will lead out of the town and down the Queen's Highway to the
Right,
south.
bye guys, I guess. Abby's being a buttface.
I mean, did she hire somebody to take her with her? Or to take her there, or is she just walking?
Oh.
Does it look? Can I see if I notice more than one set of tracks?
You would guess that she is. Would she have taken a cart without you? I'm gonna roll a dice on a certain.
To what degree of
number it's gonna be,
buttface would
yes.
she be? I bet she wouldn't take her cart because then no one wouldn't take her.
Well, alright. I'm gonna say she went on foot.
Alright.
She thinks she can make pretty good time by herself.
Of course
It's
it
usually
She's in such good shape because
That
she's
sounds like
hauling,
her.
she's hauling that big ass chest too, you know.
That is true, actually. So I forgot about that. She has a big ass chest. So
And a box.
And her butt is pretty big, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think she would actually take some form of cart.
Huh.
Yeah. I forgot she had her big ass chest with her. That doesn't make sense for her to go on foot and carry that everywhere.
Silly
Well.
DM.
Guess
Just
we
start
should hire a
asses.
friend again.
Is there anything else
Yeah.
you'd like to do in town before heading out?
Prepare my scolding
So-
for Abby.
What was his name again? Strasgard?
Who?
Oh my, the guy we were looking for?
Walter.
Sattler?
Love.
Oh, Stanislav.
Stanislav is the issuer of the quest.
Yeah,
Walter is the
yeah,
one
okay.
who disappeared.
Well, it seems like Stanislav has gone missing. Abigail has gone. Maybe we should just start heading south and see what we find as we go south.
Maybe.
We had pretty good luck last meeting Gordon.
Hang on, I gotta hop
But
out.
that's not really luck.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Good luck.
Met him.
Hello.
Hello.
Stop saying that like it's a good thing.
Next week.
What?
I really need a hard connection next week.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure Sally understands what luck is.
Seriously. Oh, that was like a curse.
No, you make your own luck. I decided it's
When
good
you
luck.
make it.
I'm a sorceress, so magic involves a lot of just enacting your will on the universe.
Yeah, but we're not all sorceresses, are we?
I am.
I am
Yeah, but we're not all sorceresses here, are we?
You're a sorcerer ass
Oh, you got it.
because you get spanked.
You
Yeah,
certainly
yeah, I
were
got
when you
that.
after the fireball fiasco.
Yeah.
That was you. You're the one who got arrested.
You certainly got spanked for it.
So,
Can't deny that.
what are you guys doing?
I'm following Abby.
Yeah, I guess we should probably just follow Abby.
Executive decision.
We're on the Abbey
Well,
hunt.
if she's got like horse transportation, we're not going to catch up to her on.
Quick, Laurel, turn into a horse.
You turned into a horse.
Hurry!
One horse is not able to bear all 4 of the rest of you.
Heck.
Quick, Laurel,
Especially for
summon
an
more
hour a
horses.
day. It's like,
Summon more horses out, Laurel. Don't you have horse buddies?
Yes. Let me blow all my spells.
That's a very Laurel move.
Your gnome friend is just kind of like reading the paper.
A conjure. I believe I can get 4 horses, but let me check.
Those horses could help pull the gnome's cart
In
along.
fact, if you followed her tracks, you'd be in front of the cart yard where your gnome friend is.
Oh. I mean, I'm out of character. I'm saying we should probably take the cart from that guy who does carts.
Yeah.
But also,
Yeah.
what if we summoned a bunch of horses and then use those to help pull the cart?
What if I go and slip under the reins and just run off with the cart?
Well, there's a horse already there.
Wouldn't the horse be resting? It's fine.
No, it's eaten out of a.
No,
out of
let's
a
not
manger.
steal.
I'll just start like horse mouthing and they're getting off
Let's-
of it.
Hey, help! Somebody
Steal.
help!
Hey,
What kind of dex do
Hi-
I have to make to get
Hi,
the
gnome
horse out of
friend.
it?
I don't think you have a way to. You'd have to chew through the leather, and then it'd be useless to you.
I have to pull the belt up and let it loose.
Hello,
You
gnome
start-
friend.
Oh, if I could only
Here.
summon an elephant.
Help! There's a crazy horse here. It's taking me cart.
Donna's gonna go over. Just look, Laurel.
I'm gonna gently nudge her with my back foot away.
You start giving away the
No,
crap.
she's going in front of him and just like, hey,
Horse
Young
nudge
man.
her away.
young man,
This gnome
don't
needs
you
to
give me
go
no
down.
sass.
I said, young man, stick your hand in it.
Stop that.
Don't you stop that right now, young man. I'm saying both of you.
I'll
Out,
grab Dawn
out of
by the
character
back of
and
the
in
shirt
character.
and set her on the back of the other horse to get her out of the way.
No, you.
Alright.
I don't think you're strong enough to do that. To do me like
Contested
that.
athletics checks. You have the horse's stats for strength.
Sure.
I feel good about what I inspired. Definitely not.
A good influence.
You know, Abby might have been right about us. Maybe we should just
That
stick to
one.
fixing, to
Wow.
rescuing. Oh no.
Oh no! So all I have to do is not get a one. Jeez, there's my horse stats. Would it be like strength or?
If you don't have athletics, it'd be strength. Yes.
You got it. Watch me also roll one.
please.
One of those nights.
22.
She does a flip in air,
Haha!
and if Dawn were Nikki would be quite sore.
I'll talk to the horse and be like, we're leaving now. In horse.
No, we're not stealing.
Let's
we're
go!
not.
We're borrowing.
No,
I'm breaking you
We're
free,
not.
horse.
we're not.
You can't
This is an
understand my
emergency.
nays.
We've got
We're
to go.
not. We're not.
You can't
We're
understand my
not.
nays. This
I
is
think
a
we
secret
are.
language.
I can kind of tell from what you're doing that you're trying to naughty things and stealing.
I could. We could just.
the horse.
We could. We could
still
just pay the
attached
guy.
to the cart. Starts to wheel it out of the cart yard.
Run faster! Let's go! Freedom!
He starts going, so the rest of you better get on quick.
No, we're not doing this.
I'm the first to jump on.
Oh golly.
I'd like to grab the reins of the horse and try to pull back on him.
Don't listen to her!
It slows down.
Don't listen to her!
It says to you, "But the bit hurts my teeth."
She won't last
Can I-
long. Just
Can
run
I
away.
use?
I'm gonna
can-
keep pulling.
Can I use web to stop the laurel horse?
The laurel horse is riding with the cart right now as the
Yeah.
gnome is bouncing.
So
and
okay-
I've jumped. And I've jumped on. So you know.
Web can.
Amaya, help me!
Tiny gnome swings of a riding crop on you, laurel horse.
See what he's doing? He's evil!
Creatures. Well, I'm just saying.
Namaya!
Aren't you tired of hitting your butt?
Web restrains creatures that
I
and
kind of like it.
Well, okay, that's your own problem. But...
if Laurel fails the save, Laurel will be restrained, is what I'm saying.
Why would you ever do such a thing? I'm getting you a free horse and carriage.
We're not thieves.
And a
I'm
gnome.
still a little remembering my employee evaluation, so
Thank you, Sally. Thank you. You're such a very good girl.
Web me,
I
baby.
wish other people here were also good girls and good boys.
this cart has going. I say just jump on and let's take it.
Oh,
Oberon's
right,
a surreal, like, life is happening, man. You just gotta go with it kind of guy.
Oh my.
Exactly.
Laurel, go ahead and make your saving throw.
Sure.
It's a dex save.
Dex save.
You have to beat a 14.
Boop. Boop. 21.
Oh no.
So a nat
Oh
20
no.
from the little
Oh,
horse and a
Yes.
19 on the die for the horse we shall call Edgar,
Come on, Edgar.
Mr. Edgar. And the cart's going.
I'm pulling. hard on that.
Edgar, show her who's boss. You don't need to take no shit.
Okay, the gnome's boss. Please address all grievances to him.
Okay, let's go.
Namaya and Sally, you can jump on and grab if you'd like.
I mean, I would like to. It is difficult terrain, I would like to point out, even if Mr.
That's why
Laurel
you
the
have
horse.
a chance to jump on the cart.
I would like to jump on and apologize at the same time and just shove 2 gold at the guy and be like, sorry, this is a high-speed wagon rental.
No, I've got a better idea. Namaya's going to grab the guy and jump on the cart.
Right.
Oh, the gnome's already on it.
Oh, he's on the cart?
Yeah, he's on the driver's seat. He was reading the paper.
Okay.
I'm
She'll
saving
jump
time.
All right.
Oh, you're getting such a spanking for
I'm
this.
saving time.
You're getting such a spanking for this.
Where's your rude friend, the middle-aged lady?
We're chasing after her. That's why our horse is so excited.
Oh, we should go the other way.
No. I mean,
Wait, why?
Well, I mean, you could have asked, but I guess if you're in a hurry, I understand.
Is she the other way, or is she the way that Laurel horse is running?
No, if you're going towards her, I'd like to go away from her.
Oh, sorry about that. We'll let you go once we catch up.
Where are you
This
headed?
is definitely not a kidnapping. We're going south.
I'm gonna get a very bad performance evaluation.
We are going south.
I'm saving so much time not negotiating. We're gonna get a great review.
We're gonna get to.
I mean, we're working our way towards Ravenperch City. Put it that way.
Ravenperch City.
That's such a long fare. Think of all the money you'll make.
Help! Let me off.
I said
Give me back my
Is
cart,
that-
actually.
Push him
Help!
off the cart. Push him off the cart.
I keep
No.
on telling you this isn't a
No.
kidnapping.
No.
I don't
You
want
just
to
need
go
to-
to Ravenperch City. Help!
You don't
Yeah,
have
you
to.
heard the man.
Laurel.
He doesn't want to go. Turn him
Help, I
loose.
say!
Laurel,
Push him
young
off.
man, stop right now.
Oh
The
no!
man doesn't want to go. We've got to turn him loose.
This has turned so south. This has
Young
gone
man.
this has gone into
I'm not
actual.
listening. No, I'm a wild horse. I'm free.
What,
I'm running.
what do you want to do?
You can't tame. You can't
I'm
tame.
following Abby's trail.
All right.
No.
I mean, I
anybody-
respect that.
Is anybody going to do anything about this gnome?
I mean, he wants to get off. I say let's.
We're not stealing.
We're not checking the gnome off the running
Well,
cart.
no, we don't need to. Yeah, I mean, give him a soft landing. Give him the feather fall and let
Okay,
him get him
cool.
off.
We're not
This is-
stealing. Okay, guys. We have already fireballed a tavern. We're not turning into a bunch of murder-stealing hobos.
Help!
Anymore.
They stole my cart and fireballed a tavern. They're dangerous.
We're not
Help, I
hurting
say.
anybody.
Horse Laurel gives.
Can I-
How could you say that? How irresponsible.
Can I just offer him like 10 gold? Like, I promise this isn't a kidnapping. I promise this isn't stealing. We just need to catch up with our friend. Our other friend is a little. He drank a lot of horse coffee before we got here.
The gnome dives off the cart into the bushes.
Problem.
Well, there he goes. See, I told you. You should have just followed him out of there. Tossed him some
Maya,
coins.
Help me get control of Laurel, please.
How?
You're strong.
Listen, I'll stop.
There's
when
no
it's happy.
stopping Laurel.
I
Let
could.
Laurel go. Let Laurel be free.
No, we're not stealing.
It's
gonna
not
stop
stealing.
when
We're
we get
gonna-
happy.
I'm hopping off of the cart.
Oh, I'll stop.
Don't.
Don, get back on.
I'm-
Don, get back on. I stopped.
Make an acrobat.
I love that it's also in horse the entire time. Just.
12.
12. You get caught in the leather straps. So you're just kind of holding on to the side of the horse for dear life.
I'll cut them with my sword.
All right.
You cut the horse harness?
Do you really want to separate from the party this way? Come on, we're all here. We've already done it. Let's go all the way.
We're not doing this.
You're not gonna get in trouble as long as you send a Rocky Talkie back to home base. We're fine.
We're not doing this.
The gnomes...
I am taking responsibility of this party. I refuse.
I think you're outvoted here.
The gnomes' cries for help have faded beyond.
Can I just try web one more time?
Well, hold on. Let me resolve this one.
I just feel so bad for this gnome.
That, you're able to free yourself from the harness, Dawn.
Okay.
And now it is your intention to jump off.
Yep.
And you come to a rolling stop.
Yep.
All right. Laurel stops. Mr. Edgar does not.
Whoopsie. I'll pick up Dawn. I'll put my head under her legs.
No.
Put it on my back and get to running.
I'm hopping off.
I'm willing to contest it.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yes, give me another athletics check.
We're supposed to be the good guys.
I'm hijacking this party.
No, I'm not.
It's 15.
13.
Yay!
Don, you are carried by the scruff of your neck like you're a puppy.
I'll catch up with the others.
Eventually,
Edgar, slow down.
after you pass the
Dawn
fork...
fell off. She's such a klutz.
Dawn fell off. She's such a klutz.
Yeah. I don't have a bit.
But you have a Dawn.
I do. That's true.
You have passed the fork in the road. You even, actually, how many miles is that? I need to see. Open.
God, in an hour you are in so much trouble.
It's your Laurel's problem. Look, we're finding out really fast.
Oh my god.
I'm making up for all the time we lost talking to that useless.
And now we're stealing.
That useless, stupid.
We're not stealing. I keep saying that. We're borrowing. I keep trying to pay him. He won't take the money.
If he doesn't want to accept the transaction, then it's not.
It's an involuntary. It's an involuntary purchase.
The cart owner is clearly still here. His name is Edgar.
He's no.
He's attached to it. It's his.
I need to see travel speeds because D&D is a wild game.
Oh,
you might think you're prepared for your DM session, but then you're like, but how fast? How fast does the cart go?
Yeah, I need to know how long you travel in an hour.
60 feet. Is it speed? I don't know.
60 feet is how much you can move in one turn.
And that's 6 seconds.
Oh, beep.
So, I believe there's... Let's see.
You know, I have this in my DM screen, but my DM screen is indisposed right now because we moved and everything's ruined.
4 miles per hour, I think it says.
4 miles per hour?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then you do not get far.
Heck.
Eventually.
Oh, no, it says 8, because I'm a riding horse.
Oh, okay.
You're a riding horse.
So, you do not even reach the fork in the road as you, eventually, Laurel, you back into Laurel and just...
I just fall on top of Dawn.
Yeah, you guys go
Immediately.
tumbling
He's
into
going
the
over
dust.
the lap and just getting walloped.
Molly
It
walks.
takes a few seconds for it to like really kick in because he's still adrenaline high. And after that, he's like, "Oh,
Who gave Laurel
dang it.
sugar? I mean,
This is a
seriously.
bad time." It was Ralph.
Really, this is Nemaya's fault. Nemaya took Laurel to the playpen and got him all wound up.
100% wound up.
And I'm going to assume you guys are able to get a hold of
Okay.
Edgar.
I'm going to give you all the real talk here.
Uh-huh.
We have already committed several atrocities so far that were thankfully bailed out by people much better than us and much more experienced than us.
You're not better than me.
You have to start treating this more seriously than you currently are.
Yawn.
Mom's so mad at us.
Well,
Sally is 100%, and like, whatever you say, I'm sorry, our class is so bad. I just wanted to learn algebra.
So you're getting the first
Laurel,
good whopping you've gotten in a
I
long
know.
time.
He's very stubborn for like 45 seconds. And then he's all
But
sorry.
now you have a cart. You have a
That we
Yeah,
stole.
look how much time I saved.
you have a horse.
You didn't save
No,
barely any
Now we
time.
have to take the cart back.
You are 8 miles out from
Edgar
town,
knows the way. He's a smart boy.
and you have a map.
I'll give
Yeah.
him a map.
Well, you didn't even save that much time.
I think I did.
You don't
Not
know.
really.
The negotiations could have gone
We would have
forever.
negotiated with him, and if not, then oh well. If we don't catch up to Crazy Abby, that's okay.
Oh,
She's
I'm gonna-
crazy.
I'm gonna call it crazy.
I mean,
Yeah,
she'd probably be locked up in some sort of brig at some point. We could just pick her up from there.
Yeah. If you guys go back to town, the trail leading to Abigail will probably go cold.
Yeah, we gotta go now. We don't have time to spank Laurel. Let's leave.
Not too bad. You're getting spanked.
You can get spanked on the cart while the cart
Yes.
goes.
Yeah. I mean, let's multitask
See,
here.
now you're glad we have a cart.
Someone needs to find some friggin' herbs around here.
I'll find herbs.
Don is using the Rocky Talkies to call back
All right,
home and
you're
explain this.
running- Give me your 25 words. What do you say?
I was gonna spank the back.
Each SWAT counts as a word. No.
Let me talk. Let me type it out first.
Well, bear in mind we're doing a show where people are waiting on you, so
Okay.
It's okay. We can wait. We'll just discuss Laurel's nonsense.
you have, as per the sending spell, you have 25 words.
Laurel's great
Ooh.
sense is what you mean. We got a cart, a horse. We save time. We don't have to negotiate with a gnome. It's Edgar's cart anyway.
No.
What do you have against the gnome? I just feel like you've been, on a adjourned
He's
to him.
making a horse work for him. That's rude.
Okay. All
I
right.
thought the horse got paid.
He gets paid in the cart now. It's his cart.
I don't think
It's the
it.
means of production.
Yeah, he gets paid in freedom now.
Well, when you put it like,
says as he's getting.
I mean, you really can't argue that logic.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep an eye out to be very helpful. If there's any ginger or something, Raven Bridge variants.
That's probably nothing good.
Give me a nature
I'm
check.
here to help.
Why not?
Sorry, Laura.
While the message
not
is
helpful.
being...
Who needs ginger tea at a time like this?
Also, I hope that's not like a weird line for you thing.
It's
Because if it is, I won't.
It's
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I don't want to be. I feel weird because I'm not a top. So I'm like,
So hijacked counts as one word. So this is 25 words.
Okay.
I rolled a 4 on the nature check, by the way.
Yeah, you think you found it.
No, don't eat that.
She says, unfortunately, Laurel hijacked the horse and carriage from a gnome driver named, not Edgar, whatever. What is our friend's name? Edgar's the horse. What is our
You
gnome's
have
name?
never deigned to ask the gnome his name.
We haven't-
Oh, then from a gnome driver, I was unable to stop him, even though I tried multiple times.
He was very strong.
Sounds like you need to get better control. Is what David's gonna say.
I'm just gonna start figuring out what roots look like they'd fit inside of Laurel's butt.
You got one.
Okay, but maybe don't. Because you don't know what it is.
Sally,
She thinks she knows.
Sally, will you take over for me for a bit while I communicate?
Oh, gladly. I knew I kept this wooden spoon in my pocket for something. I was gonna catapult it.
You should totally catapult it.
No, that would really hurt you.
Not in my butt.
The response is...
Also, yeah, as long as it doesn't actually murder Laurel, I might try the definitely ginger root.
Yeah, go for it.
It won't murder.
I
It
mean,
won't
I'm
be
here.
poison. I mean,
Look,
that would be
Laurel,
too.
Laurel needs extra discipline, and sometimes you gotta be tough. Also, I don't get opportunities to be in charge very often, and so I'm using it to the max.
Can I watch?
Absolutely,
No, you can't
Okay.
watch.
witnesses are important.
Witnesses
I'm
describe
definitely
to a doctor.
I'm definitely like, keep an eye on this, Oberon. It could be you next.
Oh no, I was wanting to learn how to do it from you, not to get it someday.
I mean, it could be both. I learned by.
I feel like this is educational.
I learned
This is
by
educational to me.
experience.
Oh.
This is true.
No, no.
I'd rather it be educational.
The mic fell off.
Alright.
No, mine's back.
Hey.
All right, you figured it out, or all right, you need more vamping time.
After a minute or two, the response comes. Audible sigh. Return cart if able. If not, keep in pristine condition.
No pressure. We can't mess it up now.
Damage
Don't go.
will be taken out of your payments. 5 more.
Hey,
That's where it really hurts.
I will do my best, and it cuts off.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's probably fine.
It's probably totally, definitely not.
Honestly.
Yeah, I
2
mean,
words were wasted on the audible side.
I don't think they were wasted. I think that's very important.
And then she's gonna go back to Laurel.
Yeah.
Laurel,
Laurel is finally seeming to not have any sass left.
It's amazing what
is there
people
something
do.
in your butt?
Yeah.
So, Dawn, you can make a nature check if you'd like.
He's not making a fuss anymore because he's dying.
I would think you'd be making a little bit more of a fuss, but just in a different way.
19.
It's a different sort of
19.
fuss.
That is not ginger.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, Laurel.
I'm gonna pull it out.
You're gonna have a glowing butthole. It'll be great.
Ow.
Please tell me it's not something really bad.
It is...
Look, I found it. I'm a nature. I know what I'm doing.
You're not.
You're
Yeah, but you rolled a 4.
I mean, I feel like Laurel would realize if something bad was happening because he's a nature boy too.
He's a little
Laurel.
distracted by his penis butt.
Laurel,
Uh-huh.
your pupils just, dilate.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, oh no.
Like he was doing the hard cry, and I was just like, oh, jeez.
Everything
He's
around you is, is like, are you dreaming?
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they always said they were gonna spank me silly, and now they did it.
Oh no!
Oh my god, Sally, you have on a you.
You're not Laurel. You don't know what's going on. I'm a great top. I spanked him so hard he learned his lesson and has become very docile and sleepy and definitely wants to rub his face on everything.
You are high as fuck.
I'm sitting here just taking notes on everything that Sally did, so that way, I can, know how to do it
I'm just
to
rubbing
someone
my
else
face.
later.
I'm just rubbing my face on Sally's thigh, and it's like, it's so soft.
Thank you.
Do you use lotion on that?
I do.
It's really nice.
After a spank, yeah. I use that.
I mean, it makes sense. It's like you might as well, right?
Yeah, he'll just lay his head on there and go, just close his eyes. Everything's fine.
I'm so sorry, Don.
What was happening? But now it feels fine.
Kind of tingly, kind of nice.
It's kind of,
I mean, like, not super sorry, but like sorry-ish.
So much.
Honestly,
I was punished for like 5 minutes.
No more than you deserve.
That's what I'm saying. It only lasted like 5 minutes, and then I got high.
And then I got high.
It'll really teach you a lesson.
I continue to live consequence-free.
It's like, hey, Sally, can I be next?
No, you watch. Sally doesn't realize what she's done yet, so she's just like, yeah, that's right. You watch yourself over on. You'll be next.
Oh, no, that looks pretty good now.
That's a good job.
Laurel,
Yeah-huh.
in the future, please refrain from stealing things.
You appear to be looking at Dawn.
I don't think that
through,
lecture is
a
getting...
rippling water.
I'm just gonna get off of Sally's lap and just go hug Dawn around the middle. Like, you look so silly. You should stop moving so
She's
much.
just gonna grab him and just lift him up, and it's just, alright, I'll let
He's
you
just
later.
holding her together because she's rippling so much. She's obviously having a personal problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Honestly.
Honestly, I do lots of things honestly. It's okay.
None of you understand how hard it is to be a single mother.
Does
I can
the
imagine.
man not count?
I think you're like 3 or 4 mothers right now.
She's like the aunt, and honestly, she did not help much during that.
It's not her fault that her connection to the physical plane that we're on was for some reason not working very well.
She didn't need help. I had everything under control. You silly goose! And he holds a finger to her mouth. Shh.
You were stealing. That's illegal.
I was liberating.
No, you were stealing. That's illegal.
Oh no.
Your horse has got bored and is trying to go further along the path.
Edgar!
Just at a slow
I mean, they did say
Get
if
back here.
possible to return it.
I mean, we're this far. I said let's go all the way. As long as we take care of the cart. We can take care of the cart.
We're being socially responsible citizens by tracking down Abigail because she's.
I mean, it's not like a giant's going to come and crush our, cart. So let's just, keep it
We don't know
good.
that.
Keep
Giant
it
is definitely
good.
in the cart and crush the cart now.
I haven't bought any beans. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm climbing up Dawn. Just put my head on her shoulder. Like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. See, I think Dawn needs to take a chill route or whatever this is, and we just need to.
You can put
You're-
that next.
You should. I feel fine.
No.
I said everyone will not stop moving.
I've got such a good behavior modifying. I'm a great top, you guys.
You're so good.
I mean, next time I need to be
felt like
disciplined,
you
I want you to do it, Sally.
I feel like you were doing a really good job.
Dawn always is complaining about how hard her life is. I'm here to help.
Probably can't hear you and get that far back.
You should help. You should help Dawn.
Yeah.
The butt thing.
Yeah. You mean the stick that's up Dawn's butt?
Always gonna smack to his butt.
You glad you wanted to be a part of this game?
She's so crabby.
Krabby. Guys, let's go after Gabby.
yeah. We've got a mission to do. Come on, let's jump on. Let's
So
go.
I understand that you're all getting in the cart and going.
Yes.
I believe.
What other option do we have at this point?
I believe
To
so.
town.
I'm gonna try and stay.
No, I think we should pursue Abigail.
It sounds like the main office is gonna smooth things over for now.
Yeah, they said if
We're
possible.
not doing
Yeah.
this again. Understand?
You don't know the
Not-
future.
We are adventurers. We're not murderers.
Are we?
Looking at Sally.
I didn't murder any. I was here to help. I cast
And-
web.
Oh, you're talking about that murder. Well, that one doesn't count.
That was a long time
That's-
ago.
yeah, we're
no,
talking
it
about
just,
right now.
it
It
still
was like-
counts.
it was
It
like-
still
Like
counts.
yesterday.
It was like
Doesn't-
5 days
It
ago.
was not even a week ago.
Ages
I
ago.
believe it was the day before yesterday in game.
Right. It was like 2 days ago.
It feels
do
like
that
it's
one.
been at least a month.
I learned my lesson. I'm never committing a genocide or a.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I didn't commit a genocide, but I'm not doing any.
Yeah,
Mass
compared to
murders.
Sally,
Okay.
I was really good.
we're not murderers. This is not a game of who can be less bad but still bad. This is we're adventurers. We're not murderers or thieves. all
I
right?
want to be.
We're supposed to be the good guys here.
Yeah, we gotta one day open up a what is the thing that people drink and eat food at.
And then
A bar? A tavern.
A bar works too.
Your opening is a madhouse. Let's
And it's
be
called a
honest.
kitchen.
All right.
I mean, maybe a little
into the
bit.
cart, you guys go,
I'm gonna attempt to be on top of the
and
cart. If possible.
Dawn. are you
Nope,
going
you're
to
in
this?
Don's lap.
Oh.
While you're high as a kite, you're not going.
I vote that Nemaya and or maybe Sally together steer and drive the cart.
Oh.
Laurel's a bad influence on Edgar, so probably should.
Edgar's a good boy.
All right. And down the path you guys. begin
And you're
to
very
go.
naughty, Laura.
Don't say that. It hurts my feelings.
Well, don't be naughty.
Let's see.
Don't. I'm just gonna cover Don's mouth with both hands. Shh.
Let's see, you're here. 4.
So
Travel speed. I never got that open.
I'm by the end of tonight, I will have rubbed the bridge of my nose raw.
Don't do
we
that.
should get you like a little nose armor.
a nose brace.
Travel pace. Here we go. So how fast are you guys traveling?
As fast as
pace.
I would imagine, not maximum speed, but pretty good canter. We're trying to catch up with Abby, and we might as well make it as deliberately fast as we can
All right.
without going bananas.
Let's go bananas.
Well, the swamp you can see in the distance to your right as you're traveling south. I imagine you guys would like to speed past that pretty quickly.
Very quickly, please.
So,
You definitely want
As
to
we
go
go past the
fast.
swamp, I'm not even gonna look out the window.
all right. Going pretty fast along the road. It's pretty well maintained, but it is a road. It's not like cobblestone streets, so it's kind of bumpy. But you are able to pass the fork in the road and move further away from the marshes as you approach the mountains. And so it would be about dark. It'd be pretty dark, actually, by the time you reach what Abigail labeled on your map as Blind Screech.
Oh,
The
yeah.
pass between
Okay.
the mountains.
Okay. If she labeled our map, yeah, I can't speak English. If she labeled our map, that's probably where she's going.
I mean,
Do we
I see it.
do we see any sign of Abby when we reach the pass?
You don't.
Oh
Although
no.
you could make checks of some sort, but you don't just see her out in the open.
Well, Laurel's probably indisposed. Maybe who's good
I was
at?
gonna say, how long am I high for?
Yeah, it's been hours, so I'm gonna
Oh.
say after 3 hours you came down. And this world's not as fun as it was.
Gosh, my butt hurts.
Yeah, that's right. It does, Mister.
I need to BRB. You guys can make camp, and
Sure.
We're gonna tell ghost stories.
I don't like those.
I'll be right back.
I'm not scared of them. I just don't like them.
They're boring.
They're bad and terrible. They're the worst.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do ghost stories really carry as much weight when we live in when we're in literal spooky
Ghost world.
ghost world?
Norway.
I would say ghost stories are probably more like just like history. Like, oh yeah, there was this ghost.
And then she committed an atrocity. Ooh.
But
It's like a documentary.
But also, I'd still think it would be scary because it could actually happen.
Yeah, ghosts are real now.
Right.
Scarier.
Yeah.
Or we could tell tales of weird fantasies of places that that have like strange boxes that you can listen to music to.
And so he punched in and then had to work for the next 8 hours.
It's horrifying. Oh.
But surely he had medical insurance.
No, he didn't. He worked only 29 hours a week and therefore didn't qualify for health insurance.
Oh no!
Horrifying. I'm never going to go to sleep tonight if you keep telling me these terrible stories of a weird land where they don't care about people. There's no adventurers.
I once heard that there's someone who drank bleach.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so scary.
How can they be so stupid?
They took something fun like an enema, but then they put bleach in it.
Oh no.
Did somebody actually do that?
Yeah, if you are into, it's called Miracle Mineral Solutions. It's bleach drinking, and a lot of people advocate consuming it through your booty hole.
Wow.
I mean, that's
the coffee ones I'm familiar with, but I mean, not personally. But
honestly, that's probably more likely to make you feel better as a person than.
I would think so. I mean,
crazy energetic.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I've heard.
does anyone want to make any checks looking for any?
Absolutely.
Thing?
What kind of checks would we make? Oh, is this something that I could use my special investigating glasses of advantage with?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Would that be I forget the name of the check.
Investigation.
Yeah, I was like, I wanted to say it was investigation, but it wasn't 100% sure. All right. First roll, 15. Second roll, 8. 15.
All right. With a 15, you see that her cart there's cart lines going down this road. Your estimation is one of them is the one that Abigail took. But
if I were an Abigail, I would be down this road.
As you're looking kind of around, you see some strange tracks. Very bizarre tracks.
What do they look like? Like wheel tracks or like animal tracks?
Bigfoot.
Almost like claws, but not any claws you've ever
Big
seen.
claw.
Not any living animals. You would almost say they're weapon-like.
Oh.
Interesting. Quick question. Do they follow after the direction that the cart lines have been going?
No. They go towards the mountains, and when you kind of follow where you think they're heading, you can see several cave mouths in the...
Something tells me maybe it would be a smart idea if we did not go up the mountains right now.
Those tracks are definitely a trust.
I'm gonna roll a dice.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have a choice?
Oh. Sally, when you look in one of the caves, there's a flash of red light.
Oh. Not green.
Like,
though.
what kind of flash? Just a momentary flash or a sustained flash?
Imagine if something red had been unveiled and then covered again. So
do you think maybe that's Abby doing a very low-key fire?
It could be a flash of fire. A very sudden increase in luminance, and then an equally sudden decrease, but not
maybe she
on
lit.
and off.
Maybe she lit a lantern and then put the shutter down on it. Do we want to investigate that? It seems like it could be interesting. I mean,
Yes.
important.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So nicely the last time we went off after random lights.
Yeah, but this is a red light, not a green light. I know that.
Well, that
Yeah.
makes it much better.
I know that usually means stop, but in this case, I think it means keep going.
You guys are approaching the caves. There are several cave mouths, but Sally, you're able to see which one you think the light came from easily enough.
I would like to lead the way to that cave.
What are you using as a light source?
Oh, that's a good ass question. I do not have dark vision. Can we? We could use Laurel's red bottom, but also maybe
I have light too.
Laurel's not
like the spell light.
anymore, so he
Yeah.
finds-
Oh well, then yeah, let's just use that spell. I was gonna say either the spell or just I'm sure one of us has an adventuring kit that has torches in it.
I'm sure.
Of course.
I have light though.
I got one.
What do you cast?
I would like to use Dawn as a nightlight.
No, don't touch me.
What are you casting your light spell on?
I still vote for Laurel's butt.
I vote for that too.
Well,
For,
but
That
I
would
mean,
just be fun.
it was a red light.
Who's gonna take the lead in this?
I mean, Sally wants to, but maybe she shouldn't.
I would have to walk
Right.
backwards.
Honestly, the tip of Nemaya's javelin. I think it's a javelin.
Yeah, maybe that.
Here.
Would probably be good. Oh, it's a spear. Yeah, no, Oberon, you have a javelin, right?
Yeah, I have a javelin.
Okay, yeah. I say we use Nemaya's spear as a magical torch, and also to stab monsters
I
if
agree.
they happen to be there.
Right.
Not that
Nemaya, you
that would
assent to
ever
this,
happen.
I assume?
What was that?
You agree to this, Nemaya?
Sure.
All right. So the light spell is cast, and you see now, those of you without dark vision, that you are in a net. It's not just a tunnel; it's like an underground network of Sorry, there's
1 second.
Multiple.
just a second.
After these messages. After these.
All right, sorry about that. We have very close neighbors.
Yeah.
We share walls. But anyway, so God, that completely threw me off.
Sorry.
We were looking
You're
at
in
the
an
red tunnel.
underground cavern, not a tunnel, but the cave mouths all kind of intersect here and make an underground thing. What you also notice is that as soon as your light goes up, just countless bats.
That's a lot of bats.
Every bat in the world flutters down and rushes past you, buffeting you with wings.
I mean, they're not bad. I mean, they're just bats.
They're really high-pitched squealy sounds coming from them.
Oh wait, I'm Laurel. I don't mind bats.
Yeah.
So they just sound
Huh?
Who could I make fun? I was trying to think of who I can make fun of for what they sound like, but that would be me.
It takes a solid couple minutes for them all to finally evacuate the cave.
That's a lot of bats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can poke any of their toes and make them go, good foot.
Or vampires.
Oh my god.
The bats did not attack you noticeably. They hit you with their wings, but they seemed to be running.
So they seem wait,
Oh, that's
bats running? That's scary. They should be flying.
Well, they're flying, but they're fleeing from you, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
And I just think it's really funny if they're fuck this, we're running.
I'm out of here.
Do we see anything perhaps chasing them away?
Your
Where?
light
They're running
I
seems
think
to
it was the light
startle
that chased them away.
Oh. Cowards.
They're nocturnal creatures, Sally.
Oh yeah. I mean that's
They're
fair.
big chickens.
You heard their eyes.
I thought they were blind.
That's a misconception.
They have eyes.
Okay. Well,
Actually, that reminds me of a CGP Grey video where he says animal misconceptions. There's a myth that bats are blind, but if you ever look at a bat, you'll see that they have eyes with which they can see things.
That's fair. I respect that.
You hear the death rattle of some creature deeper in the cavern.
Oh, no.
Abby,
I hate that sound.
are you all right? Are you dying?
What did it sound like?
Oh, that's not good.
We should
That
leave.
didn't sound like her.
We should leave.
We should.
I kind of support the let's just get on out of here approach.
But we gotta see. What if it's Abby?
See.
I mean, Abby's doesn't have claws,
Can I do
though.
a nature check to see if that sounds anything
Sure.
like an animal I know?
Sure.
Maybe something Usquary? Where's my... There it is. Yeah. Something Usquary. 17.
17. Yeah, that sounded like,
A monster.
You probably have not physically encountered these before, but you've heard of, bats of unusual size.
Oh no.
And, they tend to have, like, a deeper kind of voice and everything, and, given that you're in a cave that was full of bats, you think that dying, guttural sound might have come from one of them.
Can I grab Dawn's hand gently and pull her back and say we should leave?
I respect that approach. Also, Oberon, your microphone is rubbing on something.
Yep. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Maybe that's a good point.
Oh, who has dark vision?
I
I do.
Those of you with
I
dark
think
vision... Huh?
Yeah. I was like Sally and maybe Nemaya.
As
Right,
Nemaya
just
is kind of like poking
Yeah,
her spear
cool.
ahead, looking like, trying to get a better look at what's going on. At
Stop.
the edge of the dim light, so in your dark vision having people's clear view, you can see
Uh-huh.
your hold on, you're cutting out. Let me hop out real quick.
Why
Alright.
can we
I'll
see
cut
you?
you.
You can see the body
Uh-huh.
of one of these bats,
Uh-huh.
which is enormous.
Oh no.
Oh.
I don't know if it's quite horse-sized,
Ah.
but with the wingspan, it's...
I mean, if you're even approaching that size, you probably maybe don't want to. Like, I feel like at that point it's just academic.
It
Right.
is face up on the ground, its head just turned towards you, but its sightless eyes are dim, as if the life has been taken from it.
No,
Leaning
no,
over
Mr. Giant
it.
Bat.
No.
Is a hooded figure,
No.
and you
Voldemort.
just catch some things just like slithering away from the body. You can't
Yeah.
really tell what happened.
Scream. Loud scream. Very loud scream.
The hooded figure turns towards you, and
Oh,
the
no.
light actually catches metallic gleams.
You.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is it Princess?
No.
No, she's wood.
Leaving. Retreating. Bye.
It pierces it. Laurel, especially, you are kind of unable to tear your eyes away from this thing, as it has a almost skull-like face plate under that hood, and then you can see the claws were its feet. That is made of metal.
Sound like a
Yeah.
This is fucking rad and also scary.
scary red.
It was, hunched over the body of this bat creature before, and it kind of straightens itself out as its
It's Abby.
dark
Abby doesn't
cloak.
have a metal face.
Yeah, as its dark cloak covers the majority of its body again, and it just sort of eyes you. Yeah, and Laurel, why you're not able to tear away is because you feel like you've seen something like this before.
Why? How? Like, how come?
Is it because of the root? Please don't tell me it's because of the root.
Bad trip, man.
You have seen it on a piece of paper that you tore out of a book.
Oh boy.
Abby's book.
This, no, like Hargus's book.
Mm-hmm.
The Manual of the Plains.
Uh-oh.
This looks like one of those creatures.
Mm.
One of those drawings.
What's the name of it?
Dreadnought?
Should we?
No, dreadnoughts are bigger, and they don't have the eye holes. I believe I
it's a
messed that
razor.
detail up. Yes.
It's a what?
Like a razor.
Uh-oh. Can we just grab the edges of our cloaks and spread them really wide so we look bigger and it won't want to attack us?
You can draw your weapons.
Laurel's scared. He's frozen.
I don't want to shave.
I'm gonna draw my weapon.
Yeah.
Your sunblade?
I want to leave.
Yes,
All right.
because that
The
is my.
light. What color is your sunblade again?
It's yellow.
All right, the yellow,
Like the
the
sun.
golden light of your sunblade, as you hold it up, just fills this cavern and reflects off of the metal plating of this person, sort of. It's like something. It's almost Uncanny Valley the way it kind of mimics biology with its metallic form. It looks at your sunblade, kind of tilts its head, and then pushes its cloak back to reveal its full metallic, metallically plated form. If it's human under there, you can't see any flesh.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Or humanoid, I should say. It takes a piece of metal from its waist and holds it out. A blade of blood red light emerges.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Lightsaber duel time.
oh no! No!
As it
Better not be
duels-
my father. That's all I'm saying.
As the red light battles with the gold for cover of the cave. And I think that's probably a good place to stop for tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let the boss Well, that's spookalooky.
Okay, that's a bad decision to have today.
Oh no!
We should have. Oh, I guess that's what the freaking red stuff was.
Yeah, yeah. That was his blade.
Oh no.
For reference, it does make lightsaber noises.
Yes.
Oh no.
All
As
right.
long as it just doesn't say Oberon, I'm your father, I'll be fine.
Oberon, I am your
I
daddy.
was gonna say
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Sorry if there was background noise, but, new place, new neighbors.
yeah.
A treasure without some sort of hiccup.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really the part
We
of
didn't
the charm.
disconnect this time, so we had to get
Makes it feel real.
Oh my god, yeah, we had an entire session without OBS going, I'm done.
Yeah. For all the moving stuff, I do have a new connection, but we'll talk about that in Table Tea. For now, why don't we go ahead and end in our traditional way, and then we will
have a little break.
have a little break and come back and have some Table Tea and hang out and just talk.
Yay!
Yeah, you can find out all the terrible movings that's going on. But yeah,
Yeah.
take us away, Namaya.
Yep, so Namaya is played by me, T. Rugen. You can check out my games, Breath of the Wild 1, 2, and a preview of 3 at t-rugen.itch.io.
I'm so excited with the direction you've decided to go for number 3.
Well, you haven't even found out about the fishing minigame yet.
Oh, damn. It's a real ass game now.
Zowie, zowie.
That is the parameter for a real ass game, and once you have a fishing mini game,
All right.
but yeah,
That's how you know it's legit.
Table Tea.
Isidore Arkham, Arkham Insanity, most places. Discord. Yeah, I'm still taking commissions for people who want to know. And you can, find me anywhere, everywhere. That's all you need to know.
That'd be Oberon's player.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah. I play Oberon. Obviously.
Obviously, the best boy.
Certified best boy.
Certified best boy. I am Pastel or Pastel Hime. I play Laurel. And you can find me on the DeviantArt, the Patreon, the Twitters, and the AOTKs under either of those names, except for Twitter. That's Pastel Playpen. I do the art, and my commissions are not opened.
You're so exclusive, wow.
Yeah.
I'm Sally. I play Sally. You can find me on Twitter at SpankMeSilly, or
The law firm.
I also
Sally.
write.
Sally.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I write really good, totally awesome spanking erotica, typically domestic discipline, lesbian romance stuff, because heteros can just bounce. And I do that under the pen name Clarion Klein, so you can go to clarionklein.com, or you can go to like Amazon and search that, or Back to Her Teens. Or you can just look at me on Twitter on @SpankMeSilly. I'm almost done with a sequel to Back to Her Teens. I'm literally finishing up the last chapter and a half. I'm very excited. There's art from all of these people who do art, and it's very good. You should read.
I
And
have to finish that art.
oh yeah, it's okay. You got like a month and a half.
Good.
The end. Me. The end.
I'm Nikki. I play Dawn. You can also find me at DeviantArt at Roses of Blue, or on Twitter at Damn Grinning Cat. I write stories, and I get a lot of commissions too.
Hell yeah, you do.
And I help run AOTK.
Yes, AOTK, or not AOTK. Nikki is the admin of the AOTK Discord, and it's a hoot and a holler, almost as much as our own Discord.
Yeah. It's bumping.
I probably should
That
have just
Nikki
shown
also helps run.
to that server, but I thought it'd be annoying if people were just talking about us on that server the whole time.
No, it's good. We got to maintain our brand.
That's true.
My brand!
Bye-bye.
My brand. And that leaves me, your dungeon master, Ashley OTK. Ashley OTK everywhere except Twitter. Mine's the one handle that's not on the screen right now if you're watching YouTube. It's at actual Ashley OTK, because someone beat me to the name there, if you can believe it. It's probably my long lost Twitter account that I made at first and forgot about. But anyway. I have Patreon, and I just moved and spent all my money, so I would dearly love some support. And my commissions are not open yet, but they will be soon, because it's time to work for a living again.
And you're not hemorrhaging money on rent. Yay!
Yeah, but I also have no money to eat on right now, so I have to...
I mean, drywall is very nutritious. Rich in fiber.
There's so many dandelions outside.
As mentioned, we have a Discord. You can come hang out. We run a couple games out of there now, just like D&D. Someone runs Pathfinder, and we just kind of hang out. And there was a lot of Magic talk earlier. That was super fun. So maybe we'll get something together for Magic. I don't know. Whatever flavor your nerdery is, you can find something to do there. And
we also have a Patreon.
Yes, if you want to support the show, like if you want to help us get better computers or mics, so that we can stop having bad connections and sound.
What if our microphones breaks and then we don't have to pause the game for a week while someone goes and gets it?
Yeah, you could do that. And then there are cool things we do. Yes, I was going to say there's cool things we do. Crystal Stories coming back. I know I say that a lot, but I legit mean it this time. And
well, you're actually moved in, so you know.
Yeah,
that time you said that it would be finally able to come back has started to arrive.
Yeah. I'm gonna I already know what the choice you all have to pick from is. But if you don't know what I'm talking
Crystal
about,
get spanked, or does he get spanked?
if you don't know what I'm talking about, on the Patreon, we play D&D collectively. You guys control a rogue named Captain Crystal Trouble Danger Chandelure. And
Not actually a captain.
Debatable.
He told me he was a captain.
He's the captain of his own destiny.
Want to help us out a little more, you can do the boons and banes, which you guys need to use. You guys have boons and banes. You should use them.
Oh, yeah. We should look up who has what.
These are charges they get to spend to get positive effect if they're a boon, or a negative effect if it's a bane. I spend those. And you can vote on Patreon every month to see who gets what. And let's see. The last one is character cameos. I'm looking very hard for a place to do that, and since I haven't been able to find one, and people have been on that tier for a little while, I'm going to do a one-shot for you guys as a thank you for not being too mad at me about that. So we're going to have some fun playing some D&D with some Patreon buds. And yeah, I think that's everything.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So thanks for watching, thanks for playing, and thanks
See
for
you on
DMing
Table Tea.
me.
We love you.
Thank you for DMing us.
We love me too. No, we love all you people. YouTube or stream. So we'll see you in Table Tea in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Bye.